All right, guys, so the Met audition's coming up, and I want to talk to you about choosing mallets and sticks for your excerpts for this audition, or for any audition, really. So this audition's a little less than a month away, which means that pretty soon you should be getting to the point where you, for every excerpt, you have a primary mallet that you're planning on using that sounds absolutely best for you. You know it sounds best. And then kind of like a runner-up mallet that sounds good, but it's just something different in case like maybe the committee asks you for something different. You have this list that you can just refer to. I have that list. I still have mine from when I auditioned 5 years ago. So the way I chose these sticks is actually pretty cool, right? I was at New World at the time, and a couple of us were taking the audition, and what we did was we figured out what kind of room the audition's going to be at the Met. So it's going to be in like a medium rehearsal hall. Same back then, same this time. So at New World, we had this room that was pretty similar. I think it was called the Sun Trust, right? It's like this medium rehearsal room. So we signed out that room all day, like 6 hours or 8 hours or something, and it might have even been 2 days. And we just had this epic mallet choosing session. So what we did was the person we were choosing mallets for, like me or one of the other guys there, would go up to the instrument, set up all of their mallets, like the entire array, stuff that they thought would be really good, stuff that they didn't think would be really good. Some of the time, the obscure mallets that you take out from your closet, you don't think are going to work, but then randomly they just sound awesome for some reason. And then like we would buy some new sticks and just because we wanted to try them and maybe they sound better than the ones we had. Yes. You don't want to make the decision based on looking down at the instrument, how it feels, how it looks, what you think it sounds like. You have all this like mallet baggage. You think this one sounds good for this excerpt because your teacher told you 5 years ago or something like that. What you really want is to have somebody listen to you from a distance in a similar room and make a decision on how it sounds. So I didn't even let them look at me while I was doing it because I didn't want them to choose with their eyes. I wanted them to choose with their ears. So basically you have this huge array of mallets, and when you start you want to compare each one. You want to compare the first one to the second one, then you compare the third one to the fourth one. You have your instrument, your mallets, and you have your audience. And the first thing you would do is you would take the first pair of mallets, and then you'd say, okay, that was A, this is B. And then the audience would say, okay, we like B better or A better or whatever. You take out the one that they like less, and then you go on to the next pair. And then you go down the line comparing one to one, A versus B, getting an opinion about which one sounds better, taking out the one that sounds worse according to the people listening to you until you've narrowed it down to one or two. And you end up with your winners and a runner-up. Now these were the actual winners that I found for Salome. They are technically, I think they have the same model number as Malletech Browns, but they are red. I'm not sure why. I bought them a while ago, probably in mid-2000s, early 2000s maybe? Not sure. As you can see, they're quite beat up, so they're Malletech 39Rs, and this is what they sound like. On Porgy and Bess, I actually had regular Malletech Browns, or 39Rs, as opposed to my Malletech Browns that are red for some reason. And then for sorcerers, for instance, I was using Encore 207Rs. I don't have to practice anymore. I'm not taking the audition. All right, well, those are the mallets I used in a few of the excerpts. I actually made this big list of everything that I either used or planned to use at my Met audition. I released this giant list last year at PASIC, so it has every single excerpt that was on the Met audition and every single mallet that I plan to use. It also has the snare drums I used, it has the tambourines I used, the triangles I used, the beaters I used. So anyway, if you're interested in this, I just put it up so it's available for you to download. It's at robnopper.com/stickbag. That's all one word, stickbag. So disclaimer here, the mallets that I ended up choosing works for me, right? They are based on how tightly I hold onto the sticks, how much I choke up, how hard I push into the bars, how far apart my grace notes are. All of that stuff goes into choosing mallets, right? So for you, it's almost definitely going to be different. What I'm giving you, I just want it to be a place to start, to give you some ideas on what mallets you could try, or maybe some mallets you can go buy online or something like that. So thanks for checking this out. This was super fun to make. I kind of want to make more. If you want me to make more, if you have an idea for a topic or something like that, just let me know in the comments below this video, either on YouTube or on Facebook, wherever it is that you're watching. If you liked it and you want to check out the next one, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which you can find at robnopper.com/YouTube. All right, I'll see you in the next one.